he's just gonna grip the sword that he has in his hand like tighter and keep going.
Azra, I'm getting tired. Carry me.
You're tired. I'm tired.
What are you tired from?
I had blood rage.
Normally women have blood rage once a month. That's nothing new. Ooh, period jokes.
Of a high class of brow comedy. Anyway.
I'm just gonna look at
What I
Spirit.
get?
You know, if you drop him off the mountain, I won't say anything.
You're a god.
This is what I get for being in a sausage fest.
Kira's like, hey, what about me? So unfair.
You're an NPC.
Wait!
Don't be rude to my daughter.
Wait, I'm just gonna freeze mid-step.
Huh?
Where's the little thief?
Oh yeah, what happened to Gravi? Last we
bet she's
saw
here
her, she was
somewhere.
in the castle and then disappeared into a wall.
Oh,
I'm
DM.
pretty sure that she is here somewhere. Sneaking around.
I like how you've lost the child. And you don't even know where.
To be fair, that's Azrael's fault.
Wait, I wasn't even here when she left.
Azrael's fault. Azrael's fault. Azrael's fault. Shh. Azrael's fault.
He's just gonna fall on his knees like, damn it.
Right. As you start walking into the grand shrine, you hear something. It's a deep, melodious voice with very little emotion in it. It's also very strong sounding.
It's a debt
You
collector.
You shouldn't be here. We're about to close.
Yes. Are you the god of this mountain? He's just gonna ask politely.
I'm assuming.
But
it's
you
not
can't
this
see
servant.
anyone, but you can definitely still hear the voice. No, I am the caretaker of this shrine.
Makes sense. We won't take long. We're new around here, so forgive us if we're coming a bit late. We just came here to make some offerings.
Yes. I did notice that you are strangers here. Just like that man who came before you.
Some stranger came in before us?
The man who wore the mask. He had the
Wait.
similar scent to you.
He
That
was
doesn't sound
here? The fuck? When did he came?
I'm gonna say to who? To him? I'm gonna point look around.
One in the red robes.
She's gonna say thank you. It seems he was here. Did he meet with your god?
He did, and he was very rude.
Yeah, that's him
So,
already.
I am unsure about letting you pass.
We are not with him. In fact, we're his enemies.
We're a lot
Still.
of people's enemies.
That doesn't mean that the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I thought that's
I'm-
exactly what it means.
I'm gonna step up, and he doesn't have his helmet on. He's just gonna say, then
You
let
son
me
of a
introduce
bitch, that's my picture! I was
found it
gonna
first.
use it in my next game.
That reaction.
Nerds.
blatant stance.
You son
I
of
found
a
it
bitch.
first. I found it first and said I was using it.
No!
Yeah,
I had this picture prepared for 2 months!
I gave it to you. Anyway,
Anyway, guys, I was just gonna step up and say, then let me introduce myself since it's rude that I didn't before. I'm Azrael. I am a demigod of one parent I know of and one I do not. We are new here. He's gonna point, like, gesture the rest of them. Yes. and we need to get to somewhere. Your god, someone said, would maybe know the way. I would also like to meet one that is older than me.
By the
In
way,
godhood.
soon one after another starts to appear, all similar in nature, all giving off a slightly demonic like aura.
Oh,
They all
joy.
seem awfully similar. There's almost a small troop of them,
Oh,
all of
Yeah.
them with weapons drawn. They're like, I do not trust you. They all speak at once, yet their voice is centered. You can't tell which one's truly speaking.
you. What can I do to make you trust me then?
I believe that a test of your mettle would be significant.
Wow,
Oh,
so
dear.
simple-minded, Wilfred says, under his breath.
He'll just glare at Wolf and say, "Of course. What do you have in mind?"
Words are fibrous. I cannot speak yours clearly. There are many tongues. The only way to truly know somebody is through physical conflict.
This can get ugly.
All right then. Do you want to fight me, her? He's gonna point Severa, or
Boxes
Brandon?
the guns.
What about me?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh right.
Do not feel bad. You may all come at me at once if you so desire.
Yes, that sounds very noble. And fair.
That being said, one of them steps forward.
By the
This
way,
one
I can still
shall take your
speak.
challenge.
I can still speak their language, so I'm just speaking in their language.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna say as he puts his helmet back on. He's gonna take Mirgos out. Say the word, and then he's gonna fuse. Yeah.
Icicles appear across your armor as if signifying the dragon has wakened. Which way? Either one.
And he's just gonna look at Severa like, "Can you fight, or are you still too tired?"
Well, the fatigue kind of lasts for hours,
Well, you've been resting
depending
all
on
day,
how
so
long.
if you've been resting all day, then you should be fine. It's 8
I
hours,
don't
right?
want to go into another blood rage.
Well, you don't have to. I mean,
There
to
is
be
no
fair,
need.
I don't even see the need to fight. I mean, Azros got discovered, so
By the way,
Yeah, you're
she
better
does,
tank.
she does go, there is really no need to use excessive force.
He's just gonna pause, like, and actually two voices when he fuses come out. He's like, "Oh, well, this isn't that excessive yet. I have not activated most of my godly power yet."
Most.
This is fine. If you are the only one that wishes to face me, then please do.
I did say I
Atrell, you
was
got
going-
this.
How big is the? How big is the The
The
shrine?
hall is quite long, so if away from you, she's at least 30 feet,
by the
and
way,
it's not
well,
that tall.
while this is going on, Wilfred is just gonna casually sit down on the steps and start preparing fireworks.
Okay. Give me 1 second to look at. Actually, to look at my character sheet and see what I can do to her.
Oh. If I don't see a point of fight, then why should I?
Skills. Oh, where the hell do my feats go? In this damn book.
By the way, do I still have a tail?
Prior on you or something.
It's okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I won't pray for you.
GM,
oh
do
prayer.
I still have a
Yes, please.
do I still have a tail?
Yes.
Severa, how do you deal with this thing? It's so annoying.
Yes, Wilfred
Well,
right
I've
now
had it
looks
with all
kind
my
of
life.
lizard-like.
Oh, look at improvement.
You wanna tail wrestle?
I mean, I have an attachment on my tail. It'd probably cut you.
Never mind then.
Okay. So basically, since I'm just gonna say I'm charging, and we're gonna do real cool here for this charge. Azrael disappears and reappears right in front of her.
Fast. She speaks as she readies her sword.
And I'm gonna attack.
Also, that
1d20
prayer debuffs the enemies as well.
You get nice buffs.
More buff.
It's +1 black bonus, but something.
Does that hit? And this is improved greater strike, by the way. Final strike.
Yes, it hits.
Okay. You may hate me, Ash, because I don't know how much damage this is gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me add that up. 12 plus 13 plus 18.
By the way, what was that vanishing thing you did?
54.
Was that just fluff?
Oh, cool. Yeah, it was just fluff. I thought we were just doing
Okay.
this.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Isn't improved vital strike triple the damage?
4. No, I have greater.
Oh wow, you went all the way? Jesus.
Yeah. 62 damage.
As your sword comes down,
Spear.
you can just
There it goes.
spear. Sorry. Besides, people use so many swords. I've just gotten so used to saying that.
I use a hammer.
Having a spear is unique.
Nobody in our party uses a sword apart from Severa.
I know, but other campaigns, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, even a flipping two-handed sword, it's always like dual swords. Double the damage! Anyway, as your spear comes down, slash, stab, slash, you feel each individual strike hit her, blood pouring down her robes as each strike goes deep through her organs. And then she slowly falls back. However, you see no blood on your spear, and she vanishes. Suddenly, she comes running up to your side, attempting to slash.
Okay.
She speaks a word, mirror image,
Oh dear.
as if naming the move that just avoided your attack.
Mind
Fuck.
you, she gets -1 on attack roll because prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And damage rolls I also get -1. Amazing.
Wait.
Might actually save someone.
I might actually save someone. Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Oh my god.
Right, -1.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits, even with like my 31 AC.
33.
No, that actually barely hits me. That
Oh,
actually
that
goes on.
criticals. That's nice. Oh, wait a minute. Confirm. Nope,
It's
doesn't
a
crit.
katana, is it?
Oh.
Yeah, katana probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Stupid.
Sadly, it doesn't crit, but it still hits at least.
How likely is she to actually hit me if I had were fighting?
Oh wait, and it's -1 damage. 1 second. Swing free.
Stop, like that's gonna help me in this.
Slice. You can see both ice and armor get scattered across the ground as the sword swings true.
Damn it. Hang on. 192 minus 31 minus 28.
Oh, you didn't have time to heal from the last combat, did you?
No, we did. I'm just gonna. So is their sword stabbing into me, or what?
Essentially, it's basically slammed into your side.
Oh, like it actually is stabbing me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Stabby, stabby.
Then I'm gonna grab the sword.
Oh, you're gonna try combat maneuver. Go on then.
That's ballsy.
You can. I'm gonna say you can actually grab the sword. His hands are armored, so.
Combat maneuver.
Keep in mind, if you don't have improved grapple, she's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
What are you actually trying? Like grapple or disarm?
CMB, that's a grapple, yeah. He wants to go grab the sword, so.
Grabby, grabby.
Right.
It's like disarming also CMB.
That doesn't hit, so yes, you do grapple, and her attack misses. As you grab onto her sword, she lurches forward a bit and attempts to strike you with her palm, but just misses as you pull on her sword.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it, and then let me bring up Margos's sheet.
Keep in mind that grapple's a standard action, so.
Oh. Okay, I can still cast this though. Then I'm going to. I can take this damage. So, give me a second.
Wait, how are you casting? Isn't casting a standard action as well?
Oh, is it? Never mind then.
Yeah,
It's her turn.
That's why I'm kinda
Usually
surprised
it
that you
is.
went for a grapple, because if you wanted, you could have probably raped her with something. I'm kinda curious. Whoa, now that her weapon's immobilized, how is she gonna attack you?
She's probably a monk, so she doesn't need it.
That's gonna be scary.
A monk with a katana. Nope.
That doesn't hit me.
Second.
That barely doesn't hit me.
She should have minuses because technically she's grappled.
That's a touch attack, by the way.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Fuck.
31 touch deck. Ouch.
No, that touch attack.
She's not
no,
gonna turn her blade into electricity, is she?
No.
No, that
Just
doesn't.
trying to.
That's a touch attack that fucking
One
wrecks
sec.
me.
1 second.
I'm just here thinking that with that kind of bonus, she'd always hit me with a touch attack.
Yeah, probably.
I have
As for
like
the
12 touch AC.
1 second, gotta check.
How is it that low? Oh yeah, because
Sorry,
it
that
was-
high due to several
Sure.
factors. That's all. Sorry, why are there so many goddamn versions of this? Fucking.
And that's the thing about touch attacks, it's very hard to be good against them unless you're a monk that specializes in that type of thing, so all
Yeah, you
other
need high
classes, that's their
dexterity
weakness.
and you need high dexterity and other shit.
Yeah, and no matter how much high dexterity you get, like the buff is always gonna exceed your dexterity, so you
Yeah, it's
really
going to.
have to be specialized. Like for instance, knock arrows or catch arrows, those are monk things that you can basically get rid of arrows, bombs, everything that's chucked at you and throw it
Like,
back
you
at
can't physically do a reflex to save because you're currently grappled. You do get an attack
them.
of
He is
shooting
not
away
grappled,
'cause you're
she is grappled, so if he wants he
Yeah,
can
but no.
release the grapple.
No. Oh yeah, if you want to release the grapple and avoid the attack.
I would
Because
like
right
that.
now she's pointing a palm towards you.
Yeah, I would like that. I fought a monk before.
Right,
They
attempt
fucked
a
me up.
reflex save then.
I'm going to do divine protection, and we're gonna add +5 to this. So, or you said a reflex save, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me that was for the best, because she's probably gonna deal like 200 fucking damage.
So that's gonna be a +17.
Roll good, roll good, roll good. Ooh, well, that's alright.
What do you mean that's alright? That's amazing.
I mean, the roll is 12, so...
What's your DC?
The DC is probably like 20, 22, something like that. That's amazing.
Yeah, you do. You make it.
30 would be nice.
Thank
As she
you,
was-
God,
As she was holding up her
divine
palm,
protection as a paladin.
as she was holding up her palm towards you, the beads around her suddenly lift, glow in an almost holy light before lashing out at you. They attempt to grab you, but as you step back away, letting go of her sword, they just barely miss and return back, wrapping around her. You're faster than you look, she mentions.
He's just gonna stretch, and he's just gonna say, "I know, you're good." He's just gonna say, and he's gonna hold Margos. Let me look at one more thing. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been able to use a bunch of feats to actually have to fight someone. So you're gonna need to bear with me.
No, Azrael, you have to say you're good in the macho man's voice.
No, like
I'm
Ocelot.
good.
No, you're good.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
No, you
Oh,
just
yeah.
say as
No, you're pretty
Ocelot.
good.
You're pretty good. Okay, where the fuck do I use? Do I put feats in this? Oh, it's class abilities. God, I'm so dumb. Do as I say, viewer, not as I do.
This is why Azrael fights are pretty good, because he tries dumb shit. So she's stabbing me. Then I attempt to grab it.
When your base hit, or plus 4 in every force.
The thing is, it mostly works.
So, I'm gonna do a power attack. Actually, because this is actually a bonus action to do, I'm going to throw the spear. Use like tap Marigos in the ground and then put my palm out, and she needs to do a combat CMC defense to not trip.
Do you mean
that-
CMD? Combat
Yes.
Maneuver Defense.
Yeah, that's defense. That's again, that's to defend against grapples. You're after the attack version.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm using four
So
spears
you're
that
the
are
one
5
that
foot
actually
down.
has to roll and overcome her defense.
Okay. So what do I use? CMB?
Yep.
But it takes place of your attack bonus.
Gotcha. Makes sense, I guess.
Just making sure. So I'm shooting.
I bet some Pathfinder expert out there is watching this and is like, no, you idiots, that's not how you do it since version 0.3 whatever omega.
You actually miss. Thank God. Barely.
Okay. And as she's dodging on the way, Azrael's gonna reappear in front of her. Isn't Vital Strike only one time in the entire combat?
No, Vital Strike is once per turn, I think.
Oh, good.
But you just can't. Didn't you just cast something? You can't use
Oh
another
yeah,
standard
that's
action.
right.
But yeah,
You're-
casting is a standard action. You can't attack and cast.
I don't know. Like, was that how you said Marigos was? Because I didn't know how. Like, I thought he cast it, and I just in the
No.
conduit for him to.
Nah, it just basically helps you cast it because he's a bunch of spells that you wouldn't have otherwise.
Okay. Then
You can still
if it
move.
miss- Yeah. If I do that, I'm going to jump back a couple feet and get into a defensive stance to give myself a couple bonuses.
Taking a defensive stance is a standard action.
Fuck me. What do I do then?
Why don't you fly into the air, get the air advantage?
It's not that high.
Well, you get +5 if you attack from the air, right? So why not for next turn?
Is it high enough, Ash?
No, not for that. Not for a dive bomb attack.
Exactly. So he's gonna. I'm gonna move back. That's all I can do.
Oh, I love this. I love this spell since you're actually at a nice, decent range for it. I love this spell. Sickero. Not sure.
Azrael, you know, I really don't get you, man, Wilfred says. Like, every time you meet a hot woman, you gotta fight her. What's wrong with you? I feel like you're compensating for something.
Well, every hot woman I meet says the only way they
Right.
can understand people is through fighting.
Right, holding the blade back, she brings her hand across the serrated edge. It says Sickero, and then the blade starts burning hot before she slices down the hallway. The slice of hot air comes right towards you. Hang on, let me see. Fast downward. Oh, so it's basically kind of like magic missile. It can't be avoided. Right.
Oh, shit.
So make a fortitude save.
We're gonna use divine protection again, boys and girls. Because every round I can use that. Come on. Hey.
Is there no limit to that? Because that seems so fucking awesome.
I'm looking at it right now.
Dude, that's so fucking good.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I need to re-roll that because I was wrong. It's once per day.
Oh, never mind.
I'm
Wait. You don't have to reroll. Oh, wait, never mind. Yes, you need to reroll. That roll is shitty. Quickly, reroll.
Reroll before
Wait.
There we go.
hang on.
Perfect.
If you just want
No,
to take
there we
5
go.
off of it.
Perfect.
No, that's fine, Ash. If you just want to say it's a
I
22.
was just taking 5 off of it.
Yeah,
That's how
it's
we've always done it.
Yeah, it's just a 22.
22
That was my
should
bad.
still be
Reroll
fine.
it
It
before
should
it's
still
yeah,
be
No,
okay.
that's your fortitude, is it?
Yes.
That
Right.
should still be fine.
As the blade energy comes down, it slams into your chest. Hang on a minute.
Oh, goddamn.
It's
Oh.
don't worry, it's not as bad as her actual attacks. Slams
it's not as bad as her
25, doing 25 damage and also knocking you prone.
Oh, that's not good.
But as she finishes, she moves up towards you using a move action. And
Oh,
holds. She moves using a move action. She slowly walks towards you and says, "I think we have fought enough."
No! No! No, it just got so good. Ah, god damn it. Okay, fine. Never mind. Sorry.
I will do that. I will get up and just say, if you think that's wise,
I see.
I.
Putting her blade back. So, your fighting style is unique. It has no form or even practice moves. You flow more on instinct. And with such skill, it is impressive.
Thank you. I really never had formalized training before.
You have great natural talent. If you were
Yes.
actually going all out, then I was afraid I may have lost.
Yeah, if I was smiting, a lot of things would have been different. But you're not evil, so never mind. That's just me out of
But
character.
if you actually mumbled that, she would actually say something.
Okay, yeah, I do then.
If you do, she would have gone. Actually, smite would have worked against me.
Fucking.
I figured that she would be a demon.
Many
Well,
priests have used it.
Yo,
I
Because
wish she
of
has fucking
horns.
horns.
my bro.
Suddenly
really-
Savannah's
it really-
like, yo, dog, how's it going?
Yeah, and they do a secret demon handshake or something.
Well, I mean,
Oh, no.
guys, honestly, if she's not evil as well, it kind of also depends on your alignment.
Oh, that's
Sometimes.
true. But the thing is, smite actually does do to outsider and like
Demons,
of the
no matter what.
demon runners. Yeah.
Since
It's like-
things ended prematurely, Corbin is just gonna fly and land on her shoulder with the firecracker in his mouth. I was basically going to use him since Sazra was prone and probably gonna get attacked of opportunity. I was gonna use the firecracker and blow it up behind her to distract her so he can get up, but oh well.
I mean, she also said we should probably go all out, and when Azrael goes all out for Smite, he kind of destroys the surrounding area. So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
she's basically gonna nod to you, and you fought well. Your friend showed no hesitation in helping you, no matter what honor may have said. She directs it to a dwarf. Meanwhile, while one who advocates not violence was prepared to help you, it is impressive.
And then I just stayed behind and watched because I thought it was funny.
If you're a demon, you already get a free
And
charge.
I'm the evil one in the party, Savannah just raises her hand nonchalantly.
He's just gonna nod his head and says, "Yeah, they're good friends." And he's just gonna like look around, and look at her and say, "And for my fighting style, yeah, it is unique. No one fucking uses a spear anymore. God, it's like
You
it's like
would
done."
you would make a good Shinto priest. By the way, her class is actually Margus, if you were wondering.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's why she was able to cast like Mirror Image and Sycaro.
and
For a
enhancing the
Magus, she
blade and
has
shit.
fucking impressive BAP, bro. What the fuck's up with
That's
that?
true.
Remember True Strike, stuff like that?
Oh yeah, true strike.
Yeah, but she needs to cast it and then she can't attack. And also,
If
True
you remember,
Strike
that
is
was
plus
her
20.
that was her first attack, and True Strike only works on the first attack. Mirror Image, if you remember, I specifically said she already had her sword out, and there were many of her, so she already had those 2 buffs on her.
Interesting. Oh, so she entered the fight all buffed up. Oh, what happened to honor, biatch?
Azrael got buffed, so fuck you.
Gee, I wish my opponents would tell me stuff like that so Wilfred can use like 20 buffs before the fight starts.
She's gonna give you a shit. She's gonna give you a thing of priest. She's gonna go. One cannot always be prepared for what lies ahead.
Oh, that's such bullshit. Azrael, stop her.
But no, as she reaches into a shash, pulls out a cookie, cracks it, and goes. One must always look at the path ahead, but remember what one has passed. And throws away a piece of paper, and then eats the cookie.
No, before
There is
that,
no
when
spoon.
Corbin sees the cookie, he's gonna put the firecracker in her pocket and he's gonna start snapping his beak to get some of the cookie.
She offers it to him.
Corbin's very happy.
I believe you only have one more test before you reach for God.
Wait, there's more?
Or in our language, Okami.
You realize
That's
that
all.
while we've been doing all this, it's gotten pretty late. Won't the god be pissed?
You have already arrived. They wish to see you. I was merely testing you.
Oh.
You may move on ahead.
Alright, I will move on. I will if hopefully I am cured, I will cast Lay on Hands on myself so I don't only have 108 hit
No, wait,
points.
it's divine, isn't it? Yeah, it works.
I'm just gonna look at
Oh
seven-
wow, poor Azrael, he has only 108 health. Ooh.
Look, I'm just gonna.
Ooh,
Here comes the
That
mandatory.
attack would have
hang on.
killed me if it landed. That attack would have severed me in half like a toothpick.
I'm just
Look
gonna
at me, I'm
seven-
Wilfred Dion, I have 80 health at all times.
I'm just gonna look. Here's my mandatory wall break and say, "Oh, I need to heal myself," and he's gonna look at Severa because I only have 108. Anyway,
Okay, show
Right,
off.
hang on.
By the way, as we're passing by her, he's gonna offer her a rose and with a curt bow. Wilfred Dion, world's greatest alchemist, pleased to meet you.
You have to do that every time.
She nods, but she doesn't take for flowers. Like I am soft.
Yes!
I
Finally.
cannot wear it.
Sorry, I couldn't hear her.
Sorry, I cannot wear it.
Oh?
I must always be dressed in my uniform.
Ah, I see. You must follow some rules as well then. Very well then.
Thank you for the gesture, though, she says as she nods. And my name, it is she.
She. That's a very cute name. Thank you. I guess we'll see you on our way back.
It means death in our
my-
language.
oh my gosh! You know what I just remembered? I could have hit her more and more and more. I have improved. I have cleave.
Doesn't
Good
cleave
nerd.
mean that you can hit multiple targets?
No, make
Yeah.
an additional attack if the first
No,
one
no.
hits.
Yeah,
Is-
on
There it
a
is.
Oh,
separate
it's a multiple.
enemy.
Right,
Yeah.
it's multiple.
Yeah.
My bad. Never mind. It's just how
Yeah.
cleave is said sometimes. It just makes it seem like you just do
Yeah,
one.
wording is not the best in the books. But that being said, yeah, she goes, she means death in our language.
Still cute.
Oh.
She nods and then returns to her post. Now, as you go back, as you carry on through the hallway, you notice something. Someone familiar. It's a small, golden, but balding monkey.
Oh. Oh hey, God of the Mountain? Just a
No.
mere monkey that Azrael
No.
said?
Like, the small monkey is like drinking Versailles and going, I think you misunderstand, boy.
Boy.
Ugh. Oh, this is some good stuff. Thanks for buying it for me.
What?
You misunderstand. I'm the steward
Oh.
to Kame.
Ah.
Oh, right. It's rude of me to be like this in front of you. We're friends. One moment. In a huge puff of smoke that fills up a hallway, soon Wu crouches before you in his real form.
I swear that I knew you were gonna allude to him. Like when I heard Wu and he was a monkey. Fucking hell, the Monkey King. Oh, let's go on a journey to the west, Wu. We'll skip all the way.
Oh my
It's
god,
meant to
Sun
be-
Wukong
it's
from
called-
Smite.
It's meant to be a subtle reference. Shut up.
Why is the picture all the way to the
He's
left
taken
and
from
not
Smite.
centered?
Because it's cut. That's why.
God, so professional.
But yes, Wu sits there and he's greeting you. It's like, I told you. You didn't open the box though, did you?
No, we haven't opened the box yet.
Don't say yet. Don't open it. Anyway, you have already passed my test. You showed kindness and understanding. I'm not sure about the intelligence part just yet.
Just because I'm not the smartest person in the world doesn't mean I'm not smart.
Not you, him. He points towards Wilfred. Leave the box alone. You are truly a god, showing kindness and compassion.
Don't say that,
It's an
it's gonna go
impressive
to his head.
trait. You will grow up to be a fine deity one day.
I hope so. He's just gonna say. Plus
One
the
day.
woman. He's just gonna say. Plus the woman in the city. She deserved a prayer. No one has been around to pray to her for a while.
Well, I have been going there and praying myself, but
Besides you. He's just gonna say.
oh, okay then. You know, I'll take everything back I said.
I'm kidding.
Try to be nice.
Hey Severa, I don't like the idea of Azrael becoming a god and all that. Aren't you a demon? Sabotage him or something.
I mean, he's still my bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure
older.
about her type of demon, but some demons are less saboteur-like, less evil than you may think. Do not judge books by their covers, but there's also a
will.
lesson I teach. That
Yeah,
being
will.
said, I think you are time to move on.
I think so as well.
I am not as bad as she. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm a bit too drunk for it anyway. Really, she's a bit too uptight. Suddenly he ducks and you see like a cup fly past his head. You should go to the guard.
Yeah, she is a bit uptight. She refused my rolls. Oh, that's a shame. But hey, if you do wanna fight, why not a test of endurance? And by that I mean, let's see who gets drunk under the table. I'm sure Bronzen's up for that.
Oh, I would be so good at that.
If you do wish to take this test, I suppose we could.
Oh, dear.
Or even wager something.
Oh,
Really?
Tell me, is there anything you wish from me?
I don't think I can, at least right now, come up with anything.
hey,
I
he
tell
seems to
you
be
what.
he seems to be a connoisseur of sake. Maybe he can offer you some of the good stuff.
Weird stuff.
I could either offer you my small crown, or I could offer you my best sake.
Small crown.
He points towards the crescent moon-like crown he's wearing on his head.
That looks curious.
It doesn't have to be worn as a crown, mind you. It just doesn't fit around my wrist.
Yeah, those are a bit beefy.
That's what happens when you work out, Stick.
Bullshit, you drink all day, don't hide it.
Oh, savage!
Savage burn!
Alright. We
If
can
you
see
wish.
which one's better.
If you wish, we could hold off our little contest. After all, Kami
Hey.
will shout at me if I send you in there drunk or passed out at worst.
That could be indeed problematic, so afterwards we shall.
I agree. Now, head on inside.
Let's head on.
He points behind the double doors behind him.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
Just a sec, I'm gonna make a quick cut here.
Now.
Sorry.
Ah, dogs.
They don't fit the music.
Oh, yeah, there's music.
1 second. Was that alright music?
I don't know,
Weird,
GM.
I put the
What
music
was it?
somewhere wrong. Oh no! I put the music somewhere.
Dude,
and I
you
didn't
cannot
need
have a
to.
dramatic god meeting without the proper music. I think we're gonna have to call this off.
But Senpai, no. It's weird. Before that was for one. Hmm. Okay, hang on.
You know
I
what
think
you
I got
need,
it now.
dude? I think you need Katana Gatari track number 22. That's what you need.
Oh, I can't spell that word right now, so we're carrying on.
Okay.
As you enter into the dark room, a limp figure greets you, floating candles all around them. I'm glad that you came. They're not focusing on you completely. It's almost silent.
Oh.
I did belch.
You belch. Look here. Finally, after lighting the final candle, the light on it glowing a beautiful cyan color, they finally turn towards you.
I wanna touch those ears.
You have come a long way from your country.
We have. He's just gonna say.
Pleased to meet you. I still speak their language, or?
Yeah, you do, right
Okay,
now.
cool. Pleased to meet you. Wilfred's gonna bow politely and he's gonna offer her a rose. My name's Wilfred Dune, and these are my friends, and I'm actually gonna let them introduce themselves. Because that, I feel like that's more proper.
When you say that, they do take the rose and they go, "You do know that I'm not exactly female, correct?
Huh?
I understand that you only give these to women."
Wilfred shrugs. Cute is justice, so...
But if it helps, I'm not exactly male either. And they put away the rose onto one of the little platforms that don't have a candle. So it floats along them. Yes, so, who are the rest of you?
Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just caught on something. He, she, it said that I understand you only give this to women. How the fuck does he know that already? What the fuck?
God. So,
Literally God moded out of that question.
literally God mode.
Because it's literally a god.
So, what about you, small one?
I am Baranzan, a follower of Magrim, and I come from the mountains far to the north? Because the fucking map is weird.
You
Wait,
come
no.
from some mountains, whatever.
To the north,
Mountains
yes.
somewhere.
I see. I have to say, I have yet to meet one of your race in person. I'm sorry if I'm not exactly what you expected from a god.
Well, I wouldn't really. I wouldn't say that the gods that I've seen have been that curious. I mean, I'm a cleric and all. I've seen a god or two in my lifetime.
If it helps, this isn't my true form, but I
This is-
thought you would be more comfortable with a familiar form.
Could you say that this is not even your final form?
Yes.
Wow, the
That's-
demon's being polite.
Basically, some stuff happened in her house and she has to be quiet for
Yeah.
a little bit. She can't.
No, you don't. What the fuck are you talking about, Severa?
Now, what about you, Angel?
His helmet's off for this one, and he's just gonna bow to her. It, he, she, it thing.
You just call me she if you really, really want to.
Thank God. Or I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. Thank me.
Actually, I'm actually a more powerful god in front of you, so you may say thank God, and I'll accept it.
Fine, whatever. He's just gonna bow and just say, "I'm Azrael. I am a demigod, and it is an honor to meet someone who is older than me." Just
Ah,
gonna-
yes. I recognize. Never mind.
We'll talk about that later. She's gonna say.
With her very sharp, like nails, almost claw-like, you can see her carving things into the wax of candles. So, tell me why you have come here.
Is she asking out of politeness? She probably knows, doesn't she?
You may think I know, but I cannot tell the intentions of mortals. It is not like I'm omnipotent. I'm just very good at guessing.
He's just
And
gonna,
also I can see what happens in this town. So,
yeah.
Bust.
He's just gonna say as he gives another bow and he says, "I think you have maybe heard of the Ouroboros, correct?
yes, I remember them.
I am understanding that their leader met with you and he was very unpolite."
I wouldn't say unpolite, more dismissive. He came here but a few hours before you.
Oh,
Was he carrying a weapon with him, particularly a very powerful looking sword?
I sensed hardly any power from it, if that's what you mean.
Good, so the rune of ruin is still in effect.
no, guys. Here's the twist. Severa got the good sword.
Aha! You clearly you got the wrong sword. But yeah, she speaks and she's looking off towards a distance, bringing in another candle to carve and light.
And he's just gonna
That'd
say,
be-
well, oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't know.
Oh no, carry on first.
I was just gonna say, well, that being said that he's here, we heard that we need to get to a place in the mountains, a lab, right, Will?
Yeah, I assume that he probably went that way, but I'm more curious what he wanted from you first.
At first he wanted directions towards the very place you went to.
So he's headed for
Seem-
the lab as well, and he's got the jump on us.
That is correct, but given the nature of the forest, may take your time, and I assure you, you will probably reach your destination at the right.
I think you're cutting off again.
No, he said, she said at the right
hang on.
time. Take your time and you'll
Yeah.
get there at the right time.
Yeah. You see, the forest around here, the jungle, sorry. The jungle around here is very much under my control. Subtle changes and differences, I can slow him down considerably.
If you would do that, that would be greatly appreciated.
So, you may take your time and do as you wish before leaving. Call it a gift.
Thank you.
he's gonna nod his head and just say, you seem to know who I was related to, but if you don't, I won't pry, but we do require the directions, and we just actually go, oh, I actually brought this. He's gonna pull a simple iron sword. And he says, I know it may not look much, but they said you like more of emotions and what goes into something. So I hope it lives up to it, he's gonna say. He's gonna set it in front of her.
Extending her hand before you set it down, you can see her scrape the air with a nail, catching what seems to be a dark grey strand. Pulling it towards her, the sword seems to float out of your hand and into hers.
Oh, okay.
I see you take great care.
I see this was not the last throw you made.
I can see that you did the best at this sword than you did any other.
He's just gonna nod his head yes, and it is also something to protect people with, as well as mainly to protect, he's gonna say.
I see. You see a weapon not only as a tool for fighting, but as a shield to protect others.
Those who cannot protect themselves. Yes. He's gonna say as he steps back so Wilfred can give his or something.
Oh, well, this is awkward because Wilfred's hands are actually empty at this point. My presence kind of outside, so...
Allowing the sword to fly beside her, she smiles. Thank you for your offering.
Just bow.
Actually, I assume there's a window nearby, right?
If you ask her that, she's going to mention, I can open one if you desire.
Well, if you can, that'd be great.
Which direction would you want it?
Wilfred's just gonna think for a second and say that way, and he's gonna point.
Opening it up, the shaft of light from the rising moon shines into the darkened area, and you can see that there are many, many more candles than just the ones around her.
Corbin's gonna fly through that window, and I'm gonna strike a match and give it to him, because he was actually busy setting things up outside.
Alright, boss.
And yeah, I'm gonna tell Corbin to light the fireworks up and make a small display with beautiful colors outside.
As you go, many, many fireworks fly up into the sky, bursting into an array of colors, and she smiles. Fleeting, but beautiful. I like it.
That's why things are beautiful, because they live only in the moment.
But us gods live forever. She smiles, liking the little bit of banter that you just had before looking towards Brendan. It is okay if you do not have an offering. Your friends have provided enough.
I feel like it's not quite right to just let them be. Just let them do all the heavy lifting, so to speak, on this. So he does the great sacrifice and pulls one golden bacon.
Oh!
This is a wondrous bacon. It can... It would be best if you had anything to demonstrate with. You wouldn't have anything to, like, eat. An apple or something.
An enchanted piece of bacon.
Aye.
That originally such an art was used so the dwarves may carry trail rations down into the caves. Though it being gold is a new and exciting prospect.
Aye, it devours food into itself, and it brings very curious flavors to it. It's a wonder that I've never seen anywhere else.
It is of the ancient dwarves. I would not suspect you would have. But
Aye.
I would gladly accept it if you truly offer such a gift.
I do.
Opening out her hand, she actually allows you to place it into her hand without opening it towards her.
Brendan just places it on the hand. steps away, and then turns
With
around
a-
and sheds a tear.
Suddenly Bronson is eaten up by regret. I changed my mind.
I still have 9.
Placing it beside the sword, it floats there, along with what seems to be a small display of ethereal fireworks. These offerings are impressive. I have not had somebody put so much thought into an offering in a while. Tell
by the way,
me.
Sever wants some info if you can look in chat.
Hmm?
Sever wants some info. The game chat.
Energy side was
She's asking about the sword.
Oh, in the game chat.
Yeah, game chat.
Oh, the new ability to the sword. Oh, yes, she can actually. She goes, "It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Severa. As for your sword, it is a unique weapon. It is able to store up a magical spell." And
Spell
then
sword.
suddenly the god of GMing actually takes over and says, it can store a spell apart from the bonuses I told you last time, if you remember. Yeah, if you remember the bonuses I told you last time with base, like the base abilities such as the hardness and stuff, yeah. The Void Glass enhances psionic abilities, while the enchantment itself allows you to store a spell. Yeah, there you go. It allows you to do that.
Now I'm curious.
It's spell storing.
You say it like that's nothing, but it sounds pretty cool.
With 12 levels, so it's
Well, wait,
bad.
Wolfie, do you actually know what she's talking about? Since Priscilla is famous for having her sword of the same ability.
Mm-hmm.
Because Frey just sticks a powerful spell in there and goes, there you go, go wild.
Yeah, that's free for you.
You were all done very well. But is that all, Severa, that you wish to know about the sword?
If she doesn't, then there is something I'd like to know about it, since that man was trying to create a perfected version of it. I'm more curious how much he seems to have went to great labors and pains to make sure to create a weapon like this. I assume there's something more to it than simply being able to store a spell.
I could not see into his motivations or mind. Such a weapon is incredibly powerful, which even the one he has broken was. Even if it lacked the magical containment. Because
On the last weapon that he perfected, I cast Rune of Ruin, but I doubt that's gonna keep it subdued much longer. Would you have any advice on how we can deal with the weapon in a more permanent manner?
you would have to physically destroy it.
I was worried you might say that.
Though I do not suspect he's going to allow such a thing again.
Yes. We learned the hard way that he is pretty strong. Next time we meet, we need to be more prepared.
We do.
Luckily, with your help, perhaps we can just might get the jump on him.
If he... I do not think you are ready to face that man. However, you may be able to slow his progress even more. If you were to make it to the lab and outpace him into destroying what he's after.
Yes. That would be a good start.
She nods. So, for today, enjoy your time within my village. Relax, eat and sleep, and make good friends.
Village? You call that a village? That seems like a massive town to me. You have bigger settlements?
I'm gonna just chuckle at Wolfer and say, she's a god. It
Yeah,
mostly looks like a village.
But still, come on!
Oh, he is correct. It's a large town, then I presume. I suppose I should have really guessed, given how many candles I have lit. Each of these represent a blessing that I have given to my people.
So, what happens if a candle goes out?
My blessing is removed. However, the candle itself does not melt down until the person's life has melted down.
Ooh.
That's
Old
interesting.
age, death. If they die suddenly, the candle melts in an instant.
I'm just thinking that it might be able to just just break.
I'm curious, now that
Or
we're a
what
part
part?
of this land, I mean we're physically here, do we have candles?
I have not made one for you. However, if you desire it, I could make one.
And at this point I assume Irori inside me is very mad.
What you doing getting another god's blessing?
Thanks,
Exactly your sin.
thanks for the offer, but dealing with one god on a permanent basis is too much for me already.
That is understandable. A warrior probably wouldn't like you using artificial means to gain power anyway.
Yeah,
Only his power is good enough.
yeah, he's fickle like that.
I would say the same for your mother, Asriel.
Azdro, you sound weird there for a second. What happened?
that was me out of character. That was me out of character. He's just gonna focus on her and say, what do you mean? I've never met her.
She has forbidden the gods within your land from saying anything to you. For protection.
Oh.
Wow, your
I was
mother must be
just-
pretty tough if she can boss around the other gods.
I mean, have you
When
seen
you're-
me? He's gonna puff his chest out.
By the way, she actually speaks up and she grins mischievously just a bit. When you're a god of war, that tends to happen.
Ooh. But I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna look at her for a second, and she'll be like, "But we're not in their land. We're somewhere different."
Exactly. She holds no sway over me. I am different from your gods. I have a physical presence on this world,
Oh.
one
That
that is
reminds
not
me-
weakened.
That reminds me of Kuma actually, that lives in the shrine on the border between the orcs and humans. Have you heard
Ah.
about him?
He is a minor deity, but
Yeah.
he is a good one.
He's a minor patron as well. He always makes me wait for my pay when I bring him my special packages.
Yes.
He's talking about the hardcore drugs he makes.
No, I actually have a second profession pleasure and I can make triple X comics and such.
Sure, tie rider.
You never knew, but Wilfred's a porn smuggler.
Yep.
I'm crying on the inside. You just can't tell yet.
Sabella's like, I knew it. I knew he was a pervert.
Yeah, I
And
have
so
two
I'm gonna-
professions, pleasure and cook.
I'm just gonna ask, like, can I have her name then?
Mix.
I
You
never
wish
know.
her name.
I would.
Your offering was substantial. So I shall tell her I shall tell you her name. She smiles and thinks for a moment.
What shall I name her?
I mean, Bronson gave up his golden bacon,
No.
that's pretty big.
It's not because the GM has to go looking in his notes. No, not that. No.
No.
Guys,
The
I just-
almighty GM is kind of
So
curious.
we, as the players, pray to the gods, and the gods pray to the GM, and the GM prays to nobody. He prays to the notes. There you go.
The notes know all.
The all-knowing notes.
All hail the notes.
There we go. Right. You have seen her. Wait, has he gone?
No, I'm here.
Oh, good. You have actually seen her before. Her markings. Though you do not remember her. Long ago, you met a blind warrior who said she was a part of a cult of following the war goddess, if you remember.
Yes, I remember that bitch.
She used a spear and teased you about your mother.
Wait, what? I don't remember this. What the fuck?
Yeah, you met her once.
She was outside the fucking hospital.
Yeah. And your mother's name is... She speaks it, and it's almost as if she doesn't speak at all, but you know the name.
Lumedai.
No, Iomade. She hates me. Yeah, she's pretty tough. There's no-
Glory, good, sun, war, valor, rulership, justice, honor, paladins, knights, warriors. These are the things that you have imbued. And your mother was decided to be a domina. Alhomede.
I thought you were gonna go with Bishamonten, but okay.
Bishamonten's a guy.
Oh, come on. We can gender bend, it's fine. Gods.
God, no, please.
No, please, no. Senpai, no.
She can be both your mama and your daddy at the same time.
But, yeah. She smiles. So, now you know. What will you do?
Become a better warrior to kick her ass and get answers from her. So,
Letting out a rather big laugh, like very unrefined as she's been up to till now, she just... it's very much like your father.
of course you know my father.
I know of your father.
Yeah,
As I said, I'm not omnipotent.
I know. Most people know of him. He's gonna say, is there... Your shrine maiden said I was good at fighting, but I've never had any practical training. This has all been just me stabbing and slashing with spears. And I guess it comes from my mom as well. Is there a place I could train for a few days to actually get some experience? Okay.
Why do you not train with my steward and guardian?
I will do that then, because I want to learn combat maneuvers.
It's
Disarm,
decided.
good shit.
Yeah, let's do that. Thank you.
This
He's gonna-
is my gift to you for your offering.
He'll just bow. Thank you. And I know the discipline I want to learn. That's my thing. Anybody else want to ask anything? Because I'm done. I know much.
Well,
now.
since we're all chibi, I'm just gonna ask her, like, I swung by with the library earlier hoping to learn more about this land's culture and past and history, but unfortunately just random looking's gonna get me so far. Would you by chance be able to guide me more specifically in materials that might be useful for me?
You should look on the references to Bahamut.
No, thank you very much. That's good enough for me, thank you.
She nods and looks to Brenzen. Is there anything you desire?
Well, you said that you don't really know much about, like, dwarves. But you wouldn't happen to know anything about any dwarven runes anywhere? You seem to know about a lot of things.
One moment. Closing her eyes, she thinks, seeming to pray,
To the
and then
GM.
opens them again. To the GM, please give me knowledge, thank you. Right, and she goes, I do know that another rune has been found by your business partner.
Oh. Really now?
You have now 3 in total.
I do. Wait, how did you know?
It's written on your forehead.
Shit.
You should wipe that
Well.
off.
I may not be omnipotent, but astral projection has its bonuses. I could see the 3 that he had collected. I merely assumed that you didn't carry one of those huge ton rocks onto your back.
No. I should just get, like, a bag of holding that can hold them and just stuff them in.
I don't think
But-
there's a bag that big.
I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah, she speaks once more and directs you all. Now, if you would, the night is waning on. I will come and visit you within the inn
Oh, yes,
in the
well,
morning,
thank you.
of course.
We will leave you to your work then. Thank you very much for everything.
I'm gonna go yell for Woo, say, I don't need no fucking sleep, come here and trade me, you dumb monkey.
No, but Bronzo's gonna drink with him.
So yes, now the party heads on back to the inn, making the long climb. However, it seems much, much shorter, only taking about 10 minutes compared to the hour they spent climbing it. As
Yes.
if they were now granted passage, no longer resisted and getting where they wanted to go. And so they now rest within the village, safe in the knowledge that they have learned much from this god. And so we will stop there until next time.
When we meet that bastard, I'm gonna be a dick and just ask him, so hey, how long did it took you to get up and down the stairs from the mountain and then through the forest?
He's just gonna say 5 minutes, asshole, and you're like, damn it.
5 minutes, I use my wings. Fuck.
I have wings too, you know. Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, was Asriel damaged or something?
Oh yeah.
I lost a lot of health to that bitch.
Nah, you're
Okay.
fine. You can sleep it off.
No, I can just sleep it off now that we're gonna go to sleep.
Well, yeah, I can just throw a healing spell or two before bed.
No, no spells yet. No spells. No
No,
more spells.
long rest.
Before bed. I mean, I get them back in the morning, basically. So
I mean,
I'm pretty much
no,
out
it-
of spells anyway. I haven't managed to get any rest
Yeah,
or.
but we're still
time for
infected. We're
prayer.
still infected, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's leave it for tomorrow. No more
Wow,
spells.
I can cast the freaking thing that just.
no.
diminishes it.
Hey, that's the thing. Like, if we just sleep, I can get it all back. Right?
I want to be of help. I want to help.
was your pride damaged at all? Ah, that's a fair one.
By the way, Brozan, here's an idea for you. Maybe you can find one of the legendary cooks around here and ask him if he can find a way to reproduce your golden bacon or something.
Oh
What-
dear.
okay, here's the thing, Case. What pride? Being in this party has robbed me of all pride. Therefore, there is none to lose.
That reminds me, we should try some of the legendary cuisine back here and get some souvenirs for back home.
I shall see what kind of bacon they have here.
Plus, I will probably bring a lot of cool stories and lore back for Frey and for Emily.
So, I need to remember how to learn how to use combat maneuvers for my discipline, since I'm learning a discipline now.
Whichever one you wanna specialize in, make sure to get the improved version so they can no longer like attack you back.
So, like, improved martial something? Martial discipline?
Improved grapple, improved trip,
No,
improved disarm.
no. These are maneuvers from Path of War.
What? Twice?
He's got two necks.